All right, let's start with a quick question. Have you ever wondered how your phone, your laptop, or even your gaming console actually? I mean, you tap a button and boom, a message is sent, a photo is edited, your character jumps in a game. But what's really happening under the hood? Understanding how computers process instructions isn't just some techie trivia. It's a skill that can open doors to some of the coolest jobs out there. App development, artificial intelligence. Plus, it'll help you become a smarter problem solver no matter what career you choose. So, let's break it down. Every computer runs on a simple but powerful cycle called the fetch, decode, execute cycle. Imagine you're following a recipe. First, you read the instructions, that's fetch. Then you figure out what the step means, that's decode. And finally, you actually do it, that's execute. Your computer does this millions, even billions of times per second for every single program you use. But how does your computer process those instructions? That's where programming languages come in. High-level languages like Python or Java are kind of like talking to your computer in regular English. Super user-friendly. Assembly language is a bit closer to the computer's native tongue, using short codes and numbers. And then there's machine code, which is just a bunch of 1s and 0s. For example, when you write print, hello world, in Python, that eventually gets translated all the way down to machine code so your computer can actually make it happen. Now let's zoom in on the brain of the computer, the central processing unit, or CPU. The CPU is made up of three main parts. The arithmetic logic unit, or ALU, does all the math and logic. Think of it as the calculator. The control unit, or CU, acts like a traffic cop, making sure instructions go to the right places. And then there are registers, tiny, super fast bits of memory that hold data the CPU needs right now. All right, let's connect this to real life. In 2018, a major Canadian bank had an online outage. Customers couldn't access their accounts because a tiny bug in the code caused the system to crash. If the fetch, decode, execute cycle or the CPU's control unit had better error checking, this could have been caught earlier. And internationally, remember when a famous airline's reservation system went down, grounding flights worldwide? That happened because of a failure in the computer's instruction processing. One small error, huge consequences. So, knowing how computers process instructions isn't just classroom theory. It's what keeps our digital world running smoothly. If you're thinking about a career in tech, cybersecurity, or even business, this knowledge is gold. Here's something to think about. How could understanding the way computers process instructions help you in your own future? Solving problems, building cool stuff, or just making your life a bit easier? Thanks for watching and keep exploring.